Alright, welcome everyone to the next episode of our playthrough of Pokemon Shield. This is where we left off last time. We were helping Calyrex get its little steed back, and I believe he was heading over here. So yeah, we'll jump in and continue the dialogue with him. So yeah, we protected the village, and yeah, we need to craft the Reins of Unity. Where does it come out of? The top? Oh. Alright, so I think the town mayor is the one who we need to go talk to. And where is he? There's a book on it. Oh, right, okay. That's how he was able to do that. Sure. Alright, and away we go. So many cutscenes, man. Yep. Spectrier, that's what it's called, is making its home in the Crown Shrine. Alright, so let's head up there. So yeah, so now I think we're going to have a little bit of time between us and the next cutscene. So yeah, so we're progressing along nicely with the DLC. I imagine that, yeah, we'll probably be through with this part of the game probably maybe this episode actually, if I remember correctly what happens. Half the trick is actually finding the way there, but I think I remember how to get up there. It's up towards there. No, I don't think it's there. I think that'll take us back up to the town, but there's a pathway that we have to take. It eventually shows itself. Yeah, that's it. So yeah, I didn't really get much of a chance last episode to really go over a lot of the stuff that's been going on. But as of recording this being Thursday the 30th of September, what was that? We are just on the verge of getting some new content in Pokemon Go, which we cool. So October's coming up, so it means that we've got a whole bunch of Halloween themed stuff. So things like Yamask being the breakthrough research Pokemon that you get after 7 days if you complete 7 days worth of research tasks. So I don't think I've actually got one of them yet, so I'm pretty excited to add that to the Pokédex and just continue the collection there. I think we got this right. That was in my path. Yeah, so there's a whole bunch of things that I'm looking forward to working my way through with what's coming out in Go. So like I've gotten to the end of this month and I feel like I got through everything fairly quickly at the start. Like I wanted to get my Mega Houndoom done, so I've got one of them. I've got a 100% IV Houndoom that I got through a special research task, I think, which I have as my buddy at the moment, so I'm just farming lots of energy so I don't need to worry about it in the future. So they've got, what is that? I think they've got Mega Gengar coming out and then Mega Absol. So Mega Absol is making its debut in Pokemon Go, which will be cool to go after. And then they're bringing back Genesect, Darkrai, and Altered Form Giratina. So it'll be I think I've gotten a Giratina already from GoFest, but I don't have a Genesect. I've never really actually encountered Genesect at all, to be honest. That's Mr. Rhyme there. So yeah, it'll be neat to get all of that. Alright, so here we are getting up to the place. And Mega Absol, I don't think I probably encountered it in X and Y at one point or another, but it'll be cool to go after and farm all of that energy when it comes out. I think that'll probably be the easier of the two, since being a new release there'll be lots of people keen to do mega raids, whereas the past couple of times it's been a bit of a push to get parties together to do those raids. Alright, in we go. Let's Pokeball over here. And then excited to get Genesect and Darkrai as well. And I'll still go after some Giratina. It'll be fun to farm that and try and get a shiny for yeah, when Diamond and Pearl come out, so that'll be a neat thing to move in there. Okay, we didn't activate, but let's start this cutscene. What an attractive looking carrot that is. Yeah, I can't remember if I caught this thing in an Ultra Ball or if I caught it in a Master Ball last time. I've definitely used the Master Ball once because I did a playthrough of this in both Sword and Shield because I wanted to get both forms of it for collection reasons. So the Ghost form and the Iced form of Spectrier. I think it shares the same name. Oh. But yeah, spoiler alert, we're going to use the Master Ball we were given for this one. Just because I think it's easier to go about catching, if we want to go about catching the legendaries that we will encounter otherwise throughout this playthrough. I would say that this one's probably the hardest of them to catch, and yeah, I don't really have the team with me at the moment that I would normally use to try and catch something like this. You know, I normally like having Jinx with like the ability to cause sleep, and then having a Gallade with false swipe to get it down to 1 HP and that sort of thing. So this team really isn't equipped for something like that. I might look into what I can do to get that team ready for the other encounters that we'll have. If you're able to catch me even with my powers restored, it will prove your worth beyond any doubt, and I will lend you my strength on your journey. Alright, let's go catch him. music's pretty cool. I think I had the music on mute both times I did this last time. Unfortunately. But yeah, the soundtrack's really good. Calyrex as one. Let's try one lucky throw of a quick ball. Wow, okay. What just happened? I did not expect that to work. Wow. Sure. Okay. Sweet. Man, alright. Yep, put him away in a box. Jeez. Yeah, I hate to break it to you, bud, but you'll be in my my storage. Unfortunate. Wow. I still can't believe that quick ball. Huh. Interesting. Alright, let's go back to town and cross off this first one. Back to Freezington. Jeez, I still can't believe that. That is hilarious that it went so easily like that. Legends, that's mega. That's ultra mega brilliant. Report away. Hey, green tick. Alright, so yeah, we've got the legendary giants and the legendary bird Pokemon. So I think, yeah, what we'll do is we'll probably start off on... Why don't we do the birds next? So, yeah, the birds I think is fairly straightforward in terms of how it works. The giants involves going around and visiting all of their temples, and then there's actually another set of something around here that hasn't been mentioned just yet, but I think I need to activate it by doing something with the footprints. Oh, that was a jinx. I'm still a bit shocked after that that quick wall. Wow. So yeah, I think the first time I did the DLC, I had to go through it twice because I think Calyrex ended up taking out my entire team when I was trying to catch it. Because I think I was just trying to preserve the Master Ball for something else, to have it for like some random shiny that I might come across, something like that. I wonder how I need to look back into how you kickstart the footprint thing. But yeah, so to start off the birds, I think we need to head for that massive tree. And then, yeah, it just involves us running around trying to locate them. But yeah, so October for Pokemon Go is looking quite enjoyable. Am I going in the right direction? And yeah, so I know that there's a lot of people who are upset about Duskull being announced for the Community Day, but look, it's still going to be something that's worthwhile getting involved in, you know, even if you're not after the Pokemon specifically. I think it's Stardust, that's 3 times Stardust, I believe. So even just doing it for that reason, you know, that's worthwhile farming. Just like, I think I've got something like 2.5, ooh, Gyarados, 2.5 mil Stardust farmed at the moment, but I'd love to have more. And yeah, look, it's still something I'd be happy to get the shiny of. Let's go down this way without countering anything. And yeah, it's as much as I think Litwick would have been a cool Com Day Pokemon to have, it will happen eventually because, like with everything, they tend to run out of ideas. So yeah, save it for next October for Halloween. Yeah, makes sense. And I think people are just getting a little bit too full of themselves in terms of what they can force Niantic into doing. You know, it's not going to be every single decision getting reversed. Man, that Moltres looks cool. These things are all really cool, actually. I'd love to see them come into Go as well, especially since they're introducing some Galar Pokemon before they even do the Alola region. But yeah, there's just so many. The type difference is really cool. Right. I wonder what Cottony can learn, because I think I might start looking at that in terms of being the... Oh yes, come on. Being the Pokemon that I use to cause sleep and maybe paralysis to help with catching. Or I could just try Quick Balls again. That'd be really funny. Ah, yeah, that's right. Moltres goes over to the Isle of Armor, doesn't it? Yeah, okay, that's right. So Zapdos goes to the main the main continent, I guess, or the main area in the wild area. Zapdos goes, yeah, there, and then Moltres goes to the Isle of Armor, and then Articuno stays here. And I think Articuno is the hardest one out of the 3, from what I remember. It does this weird thing. Yeah, okay, I think we might need to pick up some Ultra Balls first. Yeah, so I forget how we work out where it is. I think if you run along, you eventually see it like flying overhead. So like we saw it flying over towards the mountain or like the tree. Yeah, so let's go and yeah, no, they still want me to have the battle against Hop. Let's go here to Murderstoke since it's closest to the wild area, and I think, yeah, Zapdos involves us having to run it down and catch it. And yeah, I think what we'll do is we'll go in here and should have enough money to buy some stuff. Balls. That's a lot. Yep, that should do us. 201. Some nice Premier Balls. Cool. Okay, let's have a look at our storage and see what we got. So the ones we are allowed to use, we have cash. And candy floss. So let's check its summary here. Play rough, nasty, plot, bite, and power gem. Alright. So while we're at it, I might just have a look at what Masky gets as well to see if it can learn anything. Remember a move. Let's see what Cash has got. Last resort, switcheroo, fake out, growl, faint, scratch. No. Fake out, spirit break, false surrender. Dark pulse. No. Let's see what mask he's got. Shadow Claw. No. And the trouble with things like false swipe is, I remember trying to get it on a Glade. It took, you had to breed it and hatch it and evolve it, and yeah, like in order to get it to know the move. It was not overly complicated, but just very, there was a process to it. So yeah, what I might end up doing is, in between episodes, I will have a look at what Candy Floss can learn, and I know we probably won't be able to get something like False Swipe on our limited team, but it should be something that we'll just rely on something like being asleep or paralyzed or something like that instead of and work on getting it down to low HP, of course. But yeah, it's something like False Swipe is more of a convenience rather than anything else. But yeah, so that's where we'll leave this episode. I still can't believe that quick ball thing. That's really up there in terms of some of the luckiest things that's happened to me in a Pokemon game, and I'm really glad that I got it on recording. Yeah, wow, that's amazing. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. Keep an eye out for the next episode, and I'll catch you guys next time. See ya.